I'm here at the charming and elegant Fern Hall Bed and Breakfast on Crystal Lake right here in Clifford Township. There's golf, there's fine dining, there's so much to do here. But right now we're going to go inside and talk to the executive chef. I'd like to introduce you to Michael Suki, and he is the executive chef here at Michael at Fern Hall Inn. And Michael, we're so thrilled to be here today. I know you're going to prepare something for us, so what are we going to make today?
Well, I decided to make something that would be, since halibut is in season right now, and we get it directly shipped from Alaska, we decided to do a halibut baked with a tomato caper herb with a feta breadcrumb crust. I'm going to start out by using a little bit of my chive oil and olive oil in my pan, and then I'm going to put some onion and scallion and garlic, about 2 tablespoons of garlic. I'm just going to add a little pinch of salt and pepper to that.
And the restaurant uses all fresh, sustainable ingredients, organic ingredients?
All organic produce and herbs throughout the whole year, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, which is phenomenal.
So what we're going to do is we're just going to saute these up a little bit, and then we're going to apply them to our dish. So let that cook. We're going to take our pan that we're going to be using. We're just going to drop some oil down the bottom of this pan also. These tomatoes are an organic plum tomato from California, and we're just going to crush these babies in here and put a little juice with it.
When you add the oil and then the tomatoes, is that like so it doesn't stick, or is that mostly for flavor?
Yeah, flavor and
for both?
Right. We just want to lightly cook these tomatoes, these onions, excuse me, and then we're going to apply them with
how good is that?
And we're going to reserve some of these onions for the top end. And then you'll see what I mean.
All right.
Next, we want to take this fennel, okay? You could either cook this with your onions, or you could actually just apply it like I am now, and because you're going to have a little al dente texture to it. We're going to take some fresh basil, and we're just going to take these leaves like this.
Right.
And we're going to bunch them in a hand. And I usually use, instead of chopping, I use scissors.
Oh, I love it.
It's easy to distribute.
It is easy, especially for people that don't have those knife skills.
Right, and then you don't, exactly.
You know, and if you don't have a really good knife, it always gets messed up.
Or you're wishing that your husband sharpened the thing. I have some avocado peeled already, so I'm just going to score this avocado.
I think avocado is very good for you, isn't it?
Avocado is excellent for you. This is a good fat. So you should never feel reluctant to not eat a good fat. Then we're going to sprinkle a little bit of capers with this. Okay, about 2 tablespoons of capers. And then we're going to apply the halibut that I already cut up. You cut them up, and there's 4 people for this dinner, so I just had, you have 2 and 2. And we just lay them on top, and we're just going to sprinkle some parsley over this.
This dish is amazing.
And this is a little good Sangiovese red wine. You could use any red wine you want, but that's going to be a saucy. That's going to create some sauce for us. Now, what we want to do is we want to take a couple more of those tomatoes and crush them over the top of this halibut.
Fabulous. Everyone's going to want to try this at home.
Now, then we're going to take some fresh grated Parmesan cheese, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of
this just keeps getting better and better.
And this over the top of this, okay? And now I took panko, they're called panko breadcrumbs. I chopped up some pine nuts and mixed the pine nuts in with the panko breadcrumbs.
Gosh.
And then I have some fresh thyme in with the breadcrumbs. And then we're going to take some feta, dry feta, and sprinkle in with the breadcrumbs. I'm gonna mix all that up together. We're just gonna apply this over the top of all of these.
This is good stuff.
And we're done. It's gonna take about probably 20 to 25 minutes in a convection oven, about 350. Okay?
While our dish is cooking, we're going to talk to Sam Kamenitzer, and she is the owner of the historic Fern Hall Inn. And Sam, this place is so spectacular. We so want to share it with everyone. Tell us more about it.
Oh gosh, the land dates back to Samuel Meredith. Ben Franklin did all the paperwork. We call Ben our real estate broker. Sylvester Johnson, who was the father of the Johnson boys, came here in 1823 and he purchased 150 acres. The boys all grew up on the property, and 3 of them went off to found Johnson & Johnson Pharmaceutical. We have 8 guest rooms, and every overnight stay includes breakfast made by our innkeeper, Mary, and a round of golf. We have probably the most scenic, bucolic golf course in the area. We've won 3 awards in the last 2 years, and it's just fabulous.
And of course, in the garden here, you grow a lot of herbs.
Yes, we grow all of our own herbs and some of our own vegetables, not all. And then, of course, we have these great huckleberries back here that we make all of our own pies and muffins out of.
And you have this phenomenal patio that has a great overlook.
Yes, and we're expanding it this year. Cutting Edge is doing the perfect patio for us.
Okay.
Look at that.
Here's Jackie's masterpiece. Hope she likes it.
It's beautiful.
Well, it came out better than I thought.
Oh, gorgeous. Well, Michael, this looks fabulous. And I see you've selected a wine.
I recommend Sauvignon Blanc, but this particular one is from Chile.
What I'd like to hear more about, and our viewers would, is Michael here at Fern Hall, which is the name of the restaurant, Michael at Fern Hall, and maybe you could tell us a little bit more about it.
We serve dinner right now Wednesday through Saturday, but shortly will be Wednesday through Sunday, and lunch. We're going to try to do 6-7 days a week, and then we're going to also do we're available for catering from 30 to 300 if you want.
It is just magnificent here. The dining room, the beautiful outdoor facilities. It's very special, and we thank you very much, and we really appreciate it, and cheers to you. Cheers. Thank you.
Welcome.
Well, for those of you who would like to visit Fern Hall and stay here, they're located right on Route 247 on Crystal Lake in Clifford Township, and of course you have a wonderful website.
It's fernhallinn.com.
Great, and you'll get all the information you need. Thank you very much, Sam.
Thank you, Jackie.